Hello, YouTube divers. This is WaterDive122, and I want to welcome you all to another episode of Magic Metal Mondays. So today we're going to be doing a song ranking for you all. Today we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite Kamelot songs. So Kamelot is American power metal legends, founded in Tampa, Florida, but they've also had some international members, most notably with their vocalists Roy Khan and Tommy Karavik, who are from Norway and Sweden, respectively, and their current keyboard player, Oliver Pelotai, who's from Germany and currently married to Simone Simons of the band Epica. So, there's that. But anyways, we're going to be ranking my 10 favorite Kamelot tracks, and this was very hard to do because Kamelot is one of my favorite bands, one of my favorite power metal bands. They have so many amazing songs. Like, this was by far the most painful song ranking I've had to do so far. So, let's get this party started, shall we? So, coming in at number 10, we got my favorite song from the Tommy Karavik era of the band, and that is Willow, a beautiful ballad from their most recent album, The Awakening, from 2023. So, I know I might be in the minority when it comes to the Tommy era of Kamelot, but goodness gracious, man. If you want just a laid-back, Broadway theatrical-esque ballad, rather, I really don't understand how you can go wrong with Willow. Willow is without a doubt the most emotional song that the band has made with Kavarek. And by far just the most heavy-hitting song from the Tommy Karavik era. And it's for those reasons why I think it's the best from this era. Now, I definitely wanted to include more Tommy Karavik songs on this list, but yeah, the Roy Khan era just had way too many great songs to choose from. So ultimately, Willow is the one song that's going to represent the Tommy Karavik era for me. But yeah, make no mistake, the Karavik era has amazing songs, but Willow is definitely the best of the best, if you ask me. I love this track. So, with that said, Willow comes in here at number 10. Number 9, we got one of the band's most overplayed songs, or at least in the latter half of the Roy Khan era. This is off their Ghost Opera album. This is Rule the World. Definitely a very dark, gloomy, and just nuanced song for this band. This shows Roy Khan's lower vocal range, and the melody that he presents here is so haunting and so creepy in some aspects. It just totally sums up the experience of the Ghost Opera album, if you ask me, without it being overproduced in a lot of areas. But yeah, Rule the World is without a doubt my favorite song from Ghost Opera, although that album has a lot of great songs, most notably with the title track and Love You to Death. Those are two great songs. But Rule the World is like the cream of the crop when it comes to Ghost Opera. And in my opinion, it's definitely the best song in the latter half of Roy Khan's career. Basically, out of the two final albums to feature Roy on the vocals, post Black Halo. So yeah, Rule the World comes in here at number 9. Number 8, we got another very popular song from the band, and that is Center of the Universe from Epica. Yeah, Center of the Universe. What a way to kickstart a double concept album. And I say double because, you have Epica and then the Black Halo. Both of them tackle the same concept. They're based on Goethe's Faust. If you've read that story, then you pretty much know it's pretty much the plot that these two records go into, but we're not going to get into that. Center of the Universe starts both Epica and this journey, and Center of the Universe is without a doubt one of the best songs this band has ever made. Just from a power metal perspective, this is definitely one of the most nuanced songs I've heard in the genre. None of the songs, the song structure doesn't feel predictable in any way. It doesn't feel like that there's going to be a certain melody that's going to creep in that many other power metal bands have used in the past. It just feels very fresh and very rewarding. Like, Center of the Universe is definitely one of the best power metal songs ever. But it's only here number 8? What is going on? So coming in here number 7, we got the 3-part epic of theirs from their Karma album, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is just one of those songs that, if you're a fan of Kamelot, this is an essential song to have in your top 10. If you don't have this song in your top 10, what the heck is wrong with you? I'm only joking. I placed Elizabeth a little bit lower than some of the other songs, basically because I feel like the second and third parts are not as strong as the first part. Like the first section of the song, Mirror Mirror, is just one of the most emotional songs they've ever done. It's one of their darkest songs. It's one of their heaviest. It's one of their creepiest songs, especially with that glockenspiel riff at the very beginning and at the very end. Those sound effects, and Roy Khan's just beautiful vocal performance on here. And then the second and third movements, while they're good, they're more speedy and more upbeat in some ways. I feel like they kind of suck me out of the mood in what the song is based on. This song is based on the Hungarian serial killer Elizabeth Bathory. Yeah, and I would love it if this song was more dark, evil, and menacing like the first movement was, but at the same time also showcasing that sheer element of beauty and gorgeousness that this band does so well. But at the end of the day, regardless of which part you like, Elizabeth is one of the greatest power metal epic songs that you will ever hear. I absolutely love Elizabeth. It comes in here at number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have a fan favorite. This is the title track from their 4th Legacy album from 1999. Yeah, this is one of the band's most popular songs, and yet they rarely play this song live. Why, you may ask? Simple. This song is an absolute beast to sing. And this very much feels like Sonata Arctica's Wolf and Raven, where, in terms of vocal techniques and vocal durability, this song is almost impossible to deliver live as a male singer. But for what it's worth, the 4th Legacy is just a frickin' fantastic song from start to finish. Like, this song just kicks you in the frickin' stomach from start to finish. You gotta love it. You gotta love Roy Khan's absolutely clean, crystal clear vocal performance on here. He definitely hits his highest notes that he has in his entire career, with Kamelot anyway, up to this point. My gosh, he sounds amazing on here. The 4th Legacy, how could this not be in anyone's top 10? Comes in here at number 6. Coming in at number 5, now from this pick onwards, this was stupidly hard to rank. Well, I mean, really, this whole list was stupidly hard to rank, but the top 5 especially, because this is going to hurt. So, number 5, we've got On the Coldest Winter Night, from their Epica album. I have gone on record to say that this is my favorite song from Epica, and I still 100% stand by that. On the Coldest Winter Night is just anything you can want in a Kamelot ballad. Cool, clean, crystal clear vocals, beautiful classical guitar work from Thomas Youngblood, great atmosphere, great vibes. It is just freaking beautiful. And I absolutely love every single second of On the Coldest Winter Night. And it's a great song to put into the story. Like, in terms of how this song flows with the entire Epica album, and really with the entire storyline that Epica and the Black Halo dive into. Perfect spot. Absolutely love this song, On the Coldest Winter Night. A masterpiece. It comes in here at number 5. Number 4, we're going to be talking about my personal favorite Kamelot ballad, and that is Don't You Cry from the Karma album. Now, Karma has a pair of two really amazing ballads, one of them being Temples of Gold, and the other one being Don't You Cry. If you want to talk about amazing Roy Khan vocal performances, Don't You Cry is just one of the best examples that I could possibly give you. Like, the classical guitars, the strings, Roy Khan's amazing vocals. What more do you want me to say? It just adds into another element that makes Karma the best Kamelot album for me. If you remember from my Kamelot ranking, Karma was my favorite Kamelot album, and it still is. Honestly, I could have filled this list with just songs from Karma, but I'm not going to do that for variety's sake. But yeah, Don't You Cry just absolutely has to be one of the best Kamelot tracks. I love this song so much. It comes in here number 4. Now, number 3. This is going to hurt me very much because this was the song that got me into Kamelot. And yeah, this is going to hurt. So number 3 is The Haunting, Somewhere in Time, featuring Simone Simons off of the Black Halo album. This is, without question, my favorite song from the Black Halo. The Black Halo had some really close songs that I could have put on this list, like the title track, Soul Society, March of Mephisto, and Abandoned. But, come on. It's The Freaking Haunting, with Roy Khan and Simone Simons. Arguably the best duet in all of power metal and symphonic metal history, at least in my opinion anyway. Their voices just blend in like peanut butter and jelly. It is just ridiculous how good those two sound together. And, you know, it's with The Haunting that's one of the best examples of them just being made to sing with each other. And especially the version of The Haunting that was taken from their One Cold Winter's Night live DVD when they were touring the Black Halo. That version is what ultimately ends up here number 3. I like the album version, but I feel like it's a little bit too long for my personal liking, and that's really why it's lowered down on the list. If what we got on the live DVD is what we got on the actual album, maybe the radio edit is what was on the live CD, I don't know, then The Haunting may have been number 1. But as it stands, The Haunting comes in here number 3. Absolutely deserves to be this high. Love this track. Now, we get to number 2 and number 1. And honestly, these two songs, really all of these songs, from Don't You Cry onwards, could be interchangeable. But here we go. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. So number 2 is Nights of Arabia, my favorite song from the Fourth Legacy. Wow. This is just so freaking amazing. This song probably has Roy Khan's best vocal performance. It definitely has its cleanest vocal performance. It has its clearest vocal performance. And it's so fun, so nuanced with those Middle Eastern-esque melodies and textures and soundscapes and lyrics for that matter. Everything about this song just makes this stand out amongst all of Kamelot's tracks. There's not another Kamelot song that sounds quite like Nights of Arabia, if you're asking me. And I'm glad they continue to play this song live, because it's without a doubt one of their best songs. I absolutely love Nights of Arabia. Comes in here number 2. And now we get to number 1, and that is Forever, the opening track from Karma. This song just rocks my world. This song is just the best of the best. Like, this really is just a better version of Center of the Universe, in my opinion. Like, everything that I loved about tracks like Center of the Universe is just built up, is just kicked to a whole nother level here. Forever has their best melodies, their best guitar riffs. They're probably Roy Khan's best vocal performance. I know I just said he did that was on Nights of Arabia, but Forever is really, really close. Like, really, really close. And, yeah, the melodies are just at the best. Songwriting's at their best. Singing's at its best. This is just the best Kamelot track through and through, in my opinion. I absolutely love this song. And if you're a Kamelot fan, I really think you should love this song as well. And this is another song that I'm glad they continue to play live, because this is just this is the best of the best. What more do you want me to say? I'm just going to leave it to you at that. So Forever comes in here at number 1. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, my fellow YouTube divers. This concludes another episode of Magic Metal Mondays. This is WaterDive122 signing out, ready to dive into more fun on YouTube. Thanks for watching.